It's connected. It's not picking it up yet. Well, at least through the setting, you went and had to go through. Oh, here it is. I think it's coming. Alright, now it's live.
Great. Did you already click edit and change the options and stuff? Change the name?
Well, I'm looking for the edit. I did change the name.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's showtime here in Mid-America. I think we should be ready for lot number 8. And they tell me he's coming through the chute in just a second.
PC.
Okay, just cut your wheel out a little bit. Hold on, put your wheel scroll wheel out. That'll like make your screen small as you click that.
I got it. Alright, so it's right. It's correct. It's correct. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Alright, thanks. Gotta run. See you, bye. I'm gonna go reset the.
Okay, here we come to lot number 8. Here's going to be So Far Lucky. Here's one owned by Allen River. He's presented by Yoder Equine. He's going to be standing at Dublin Valley Farm in 2022. He's started by the Red Hot Winston with a Sierra Cosmos dam. It says here Lucky is a talented son of the great Winston. He has tons of talent and is a great horse to work with. He is doing very well with his training. We are excited for the future of Lucky. He's consistently producing good quality offspring. They're driving very good, and they've actually got some yearling and weanling prices up here with some Lucky offspring that have been selling. Just some great prices, very well received, trained by the new Paris Equine there, Martin Yoder. Here is letter A, Lucky. In 2021, they bred 66 mares, so they do a feel that the best is yet to come. Hey, Alan said big thank you to New Paris Equine for the great job they've been doing bringing him along. Lot number A, So Far Lucky. Okay, you should be coming to the chute now. Here is letter B. Here is King James, home for the King James Equine. He's presented by Sterling Equine Profession. Chicky here later after this afternoon. He's going to be standing at New Paris Equine. So that Yoder Equine is no longer in effect. That's going to be New Paris Equine as of 2022. He started at Donderstein with an Albert dam. Lot number B, King James. King James is a big black stallion that's kind of been creating a little bit of stir across the industry. Okay, should be ready now for Lot C. Here's going to be one they call Snoop Dogg. He is owned by the Daniel Gingrich family, presented by New Paris Equine. He's going to be standing at New Paris Equine. The updated statement says that Snoop Dogg is a young high-road team son that is looking very good. He has only been driving for a short amount of time. He's coming along very good. He could very easily be the next superstar. One thing I want to mention, if any of you guys want to breed to any of the New Paris Equine horses, I think they're going to be standing approximately 35 stallions in the spring of 2022. They do have a big booth down on the southern end of the arena. Go ahead in there, step into some high cotton, and sign your contract. Okay, we should be ready next for lot number D. Here's going to be Newtown Chocolatier. He's known as Chaka. He's one that's owned by Hershey Equine, presented and standing in Hershey Equine up in Topeka, Indiana. He started a Chocolatier with a pine chip dam. Chaka's kind of been making a pretty big splash across the standardbred industry. If you guys follow that a little bit, a lot of them colts are looking very, very well. They're driving top. He's going to be standing at Hershey there for a $2,500 stallion fee for registered mares. The grade mares are going to be $1,250. The pony's going to be $1,000 even. Ship seaman or on-farm service for lot number D, Newtown Chocolatier. Okay, telegram come in from the southern end. They said if you are a stallion owner, there's only one stallion in the warm-up arena. So if you're a stallion owner, we're on lot number D. We're ready for lot number E. Bring him in. Chaka headed south. While we're waiting for the next stallion, I got just a small announcement to make here. The Equalite booth. Okay, down at the Equalite booth, after the last horse is sold tonight, they're going to be doing a drawing tonight and tomorrow night for some triple play or something like that. Here, coming to the chute now, we're going to have lot number F, okay? Here's going to be Delviro. Here's one that's owned by Ivan Fisher. He's presented and standing at New Paris Equine Center. He is started by a volcano with a waterman dam. So here is lot number F. The updated statement says a stallion that was just imported a couple years ago. He's doing very well. He is an improved stallion in the Netherlands and has produced an improved stallion. Lots of talent and outcome in this stallion. He'll be standing in 2022 at the New Paris Equine Center. Looks to me like Roth Kelly might have switched breeds on us. I think a couple of years back he used to drive in Belgians. Hey, kind of like Martin said, this is an older horse. He's only got young babies here in the States. But here's a nice horse. The kind of the thing that I liked about him, he has actually sired an approved stallion. He's approved in the Netherlands. He's produced an approved stallion. The best may be yet to come. Okay, coming to the chute next, we're going to have letter E. Here is Kid Rock. He is on the Maple Lane Stables. He's presented by and standing in Horseshoe Lane Stables. He is started by Barno with a Moneymaker Dam. Says he's starting to really get into himself. He's going to have a $500 stud fee if you book this week. It will be $400. So he's got a $500 stud fee, but they're going to knock $100 right off of that if you book this week. Here comes Kid Rock. Yeah, he said just the young horse don't have many offspring, but he said what's out there is flat driving time. Looking good. Coming around the turn and operating like he enjoys his job. A lot of letter E, Kid Rock. Okay, coming to the chute next, we're going to have letter G. Here's another one that's owned by Mike Schwartz. He's presented and standing at the New Paris Equine Center there in New Paris, Indiana. He's started by the High Road T, going back to Cesandro with a first-class dam. The updated statement says another young High Road T son that is coming on like a champion. It says they bred a good book of mares in his first season, and they're looking forward to his babies in 2022. If you want confirmation and talent, look in here. Here is Shockwave, an amazing trot. Letter G, Shockwave, just a young stallion, but performing like a pro. Okay, we should be ready for lot number 8. Here is going to be Midnight Express. Here's one owned by the Elite Equine Investment Group. He's presented by Lovain Schropp. He'll be standing at Eli Schropp there in Sullivan, Illinois. He's started by Sabron with an athlete daughter on the bottom side. Midnight Express, he said, is passing in high movement onto his offspring, on farm or ship semen. Midnight is a maternal brother to Last Man Standing, Shady Long, nearly perfect, and I think there was actually a maternal sister to him that sold for big money at the sale of the century. I want to say $45,000, $50,000, I believe it was. Here is letter H, Midnight Express. They're going to be giving you a $100 discount if you book for for a service fee in 2022 to Express today. I think it's actually $800 on normally, but they're going to be doing that for 700 smackers if you do it today. They actually do have a few offspring off of this Express horse on the ground already, and they say they're flat opening the eyeballs. So don't forget letter Q, letter R, letter W, double D, and double K are everyone out. So if you're after them, kind of be ready for that. We should be ready for Rock Chip, I believe, letter I. Okay, here is WA Rock Chip. Here's one owned by Reuben Gingrich. He's presented and standing at Bear Creek Stable there in Tuscola, Indiana, or Illinois. He is signed by Donnerstein with a hard rock and roll mama. It says Rock Chip's offspring are showing a lot of excitement and lots of potential. His service fee for 2022 breeding season will be a $600 live foal guaranteed. Ship semen is available. You talk about a hard rock and roll trot in center stage. Here is Rock Chip. If you're looking for a serious road horse, look in center stage now at Donnerstein's son out of a hard rock and roll mare, Rock Chip. We are ready for lot number J. The other horse headed out the other direction, so he kind of pulled a flick one on you. Letter J, we're ready for you. Here he comes. Here is one by the name of Shady Long Hallmark. He's owned by All-Star Stables. He's presented by Shady Long Stables. He's going to be standing at All-Star Stables there in Cub Run, Kentucky. And he's started by JZBJ with a mono dam. A good producing black stallion. He's started a lot of good driving horses, and they tell me that the buggy horse market for these hallmarks has been very well received. He's going to be standing for Ship Seaman for the first time ever in 2022. He'll be standing for a service fee of $800, and they are going to be doing that at All-Star Stables. So here he is, $800 service fee, Ship Seaman available, first time ever. Lot number J, Shady Long Hallmark. He should be ready for lot number K coming through. Hallmark is headed downtown. Here is lot number K coming in. They call him the Cougar. He should be owned by Dusty Road Equine. Okay, yep, here is letter K. Here's going to be Cougar. He is owned by the Dusty Road Equine. He's going to be presented and standing at New Paris Equine. He is started by the hot Roth Kelly, going back to mono with a louder dam. The updated statement here on K says the Cougar is a young stallion that is coming on good. He has talent and drive to produce that good driving offspring. He has produced some very good foals, and we're excited to see them grow up and start driving. He'll be standing in 2022 at the New Paris Equine Center. He is one of 35 there. So here's another young stallion that's just probably first time or two out on the farm. So here he is, doing a good job. Lot K, Kelly's Cougar. Rod gave him the go-ahead. He said, take him out. Here he is, Kelly's Cougar. He'll be making his last and final lap, headed down south. Kelly's Cougar headed out. You need to book to him, head down to the semi, and book to him at New Paris Equine. I think that should put us ready for letter L now. He needs no introduction. He goes by the name of Titanium. He's on to the Titanium Partnership. He's presented and standing at New Paris Equine Center. He is going to be sired by Halstead Viking with Macari Extraordinaire Dan. Letter L here says Titanium needs no introduction. You'll see some good offspring in this cell, and there are quite a few young Titanium offspring that are becoming good show horses and driving horses. He currently has 3 sons being presented for Stallion, standing at New Paris Equine Center. There are breeding shares available, and also, okay, you could buy a lifetime breeding share to this Stallion, Titanium, if you would so desire. Head back to the semi, and we'll talk to you about them. Also, if you want to buy single season breeding shares, so if you just want to breed 2 here in 2022, go on back there, they'll get you a contract. That'll be available for $1,750. So get in on the excitement. Titanium is high time.
Selling horses. I tried to pause it instead of put it on. I think I have to hit
still streaming.
We were selling horses out there. I figured we headed back to Ohio to go.
Titanium headed out, and that should take us right over to letter N. Here's one's going to be one by the name of Woodside Acres Turbo. He is owned by William River. He's presented and standing by Plainview Acres here in Hazleton, Iowa. He's started by the Red Hot Yeah, he's started by the Red Hot Winston out of a pony mare. So here you're going to have a Winston pony cross. He goes by the name of Woodside Acres Turbo. That little pony thing is getting to be pretty hot, so I'm guessing he'll work. $500 service fee, life hold guaranteed. Standing at Plainview Acres for 2022. His foals are looking good. Black Winston, there's not a bunch of them.
You can only taste the price. Did you see those chicken nuggets? So we have one for the chicken nuggets.
Okay, keep in mind, we are ready for lot, I think lot P is going to be coming through next. Keep in mind that Q and R are out. So if you're letter S, letter T, letter U, get them in the warm-up arena, we're ready for you. Okay, letter P is going to be Zondell. Here's one that's owned by Cal and J. Miller. He's presented by Horseshoe Lane Stables. He'll be standing at Rubble Acres up there in Millersburg, Indiana. He is started by Donderstein with the Sazandro dance. The service fee is going to be $600. If you book this weekend here at the auction, they're going to knock $100 right off the top, going to make it a $500 service fee. His dam sells tonight, lot number 105. So when that smoke all clears, go breed to her son. Letter P, Zondell. Hamazagas, Black Roubaix. Some exciting young offspring are already on the ground. He has a fast trot. You'll like it. Okay, the boss here, he said it's red time for letter O. Here's one with the name of Rothstein. He is owned by the Yoder Brothers Stables. He's presented by Rod Kohler. He'll be standing at Yoder Brothers Stables. Okay, press time change here. This one's actually going to be standing. Rothstein will be standing at the new Paris Equine Center in 2022. So don't mark that change. If you want to breed the Rothstein, go ahead and get a hold of them. Here's the Roth Kelly son. He's out of a Donderstein mama. Don't see a lot of them. Letter O, it says, has a true product in his pedigree. Roth Kelly on the top. A little bit of Donderstein on the bottom. This horse has talent and ability like no other. He will stand at New Paris for 2022. His first full crop resulted in a roadster tag curing champion in 2021. So out of his first full crop, there was a big time champion coming through the chute. So here he is, lot number, letter O. They say it's his first time to big town, but he needs no introduction, the young gun in town. Woo!
And the horses that he marked, two of them are Kentucky South. So I'm assuming somebody he knows.
If you'd like to breed the Grafstein, get a hold of Marn and the boys. He'll be standing for a $700 service fee in 2022. That coat with all the ribbons. If you can't see him, you can see the ribbons. What a good looking deal. He is lot number 277 in the auction tomorrow. Looks like he's a stamping them. Shoulders headed out. Grafstein had a good show. Letter O, if you want to book him, head down to the semi. Okay, I think now we're ready for letter T. Here's going to be one by the name of Hey Siri. Hey Siri, bring tea. So if you guys are familiar, I think that Hey Siri thing, to those of them that don't like to push buttons, they just holler Hey Siri and then their phone. Wade Wilcox can tell you all about it. Is that not something, Wade? You go, Hey Siri, take a picture. Hey Siri, take a picture of it. Okay, here is letter T. Hey Siri, owned by Sterling Equine. He's presented by Sterling Equine Professions. He's started by Donderstein out of the Wilder Dam. It says here, Hey Siri, am I a show horse? Then there's no answer, just a question mark. Then it goes, Hey Siri, or a breeding stallion. So there is letter T, presented by Stephen Yoder and the boys, ready to go in 2022. Okay, we're ready now for letter S, and we need more stallions in the hole. So if you would, if you guys have stallions that need to be in the warm-up arena, get them out there and work them. We are ready for more stallions behind the warm-up arena. I think coming in next is going to be letter S. Here's going to be DFH Magnum. Here's one owned by Rose Barkman. She is presented and standing. Okay, I think we're ready now for letter S, DFH Magnum. Here's one owned by Rose Barkman, presented and standing at the New Paris Equine Center. He is started by Hank Keenan with the Winavo Dam. It says here, he's a true example of his sire. He is a young horse that is looking the part. His first foal crop looks amazing. And there are more coming this year. Standing at the New Paris Equine Center in 2022, letter S, DFH Magnum, another good-looking stallion. Just a good example of a young green horse. You can see the talent in him. He's young, probably one of the first times he had been to town, so very much acceptable. The first 3 times I went to town, I acted a whole lot worse than that. So DFH Magnum, letter S. Don't want to take anything away from anybody, but hats off to Marn and Rod. I'm telling you what, you bring as many stallions as they did, have them looking the way they are, just an amazing deal for the up and coming brand new Paris Equine Center.
trust me when I say that. It's cool.
I do believe we're ready for letter U. Should be alley-oop headed in. Okay. We just announced it 3 times. I believe it said U is okay. Okay, letter U is out. Okay. And don't want to push you guys, but if you have Stallions in the Stallion parade, please get them ready. An empty ring kind of takes the fun out of it or whatever. So if you guys can please get them ready, get them in here, we would certainly appreciate it. And then coming through next is going to be letter N, Majestic Charm. Here's going to be one that's owned by Glenn Hirschberger. He's presented and standed by Maple Lane Stable. I'll call you back, Seth. He is starred by JZBJ with a Santana's Charm Dam. Exciting young stallion with a great confirmation of genetics. Foals are looking exciting. He's going to stand in 2022 for a $700 service fee. His dam is a full sister to Sir William Robert. Full sister to that Sir William Robert. And here is Majestic Charm, letter N.
We don't know, honestly. Put limited private treaty on the one they had. I've already asked what that We've seen it before, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, there is.
Some of them need it. Some of them need it.
Okay, I think we're ready for letter Z. Mr. Hard Rock. Here's one coming from John Hirschberger. He is owned by Spring Valley Equine. He's presented and standing at Hershey Equine. He is started from the Hard Rock and Roll Horse out of a balanced image dam. Mr. Hard Rock is stamping his foals with scent, style, and a powerful trot. Service fee is going to be $1,750 registered, $1,250 for the grapes, $750 for the ponies, ship semen, or on-farm service. Mr. Hard Rock, for your consideration, a powerful trot and a good front end. Move over, Dean. Coming through, here is Mr. Hard Rock. Okay, should be ready next maybe for about, don't know. They're surprising us, and we like surprises, I guess. I think they're getting several Winstons ready to maybe bringing them through about the same time, so it could be that's what's going on, we don't know. Okay, the next horse through is going to be W. Here's going to be Winston. I think he's about 30 or 40 years old, blind and anything else, I believe. But he's owned by the Andy Hirschberger family. He needs absolutely no introduction. I said that a little bit heavy. He's not that old, but he is an older horse. There has been 30 shares sold to Winston, and of those 30 shares, there's actually a couple breedings available. So if you want to go back and buy a breeding off any of those guys that had shares, go back there and see Andy back at the stalls. Winston needs no introduction. You're going to see a pile of Winston offspring come in there. And I know that a couple of us guys was shivering on the way out here, and these dudes here will flat give you the shivers here, and it's not because of slick roads or whatever. Here is several Winston offspring that flat look the part. He's left his mark. He's knows about as many self-toppers as probably any of us have. And you have the ability to breed to Winston for $1,500 if you just run back and see Andy at the conclusion of the Stallion race. He can actually get you a few of them breedings. That is going to be on farm only. Telling you, you talk about some eye candy. They tell me that there's like 33 of these dudes back in the stalls, or that's what's in the catalog. They just kind of grabbed a few of them and said, you come on in, not trying to leave anybody out. But you talk about a popping good kind of a lineup, and they say some of the best ones may still be out there. So here we are, eye candy in center stage, a bunch of good-looking Winstons. Look at that dude in front. Woo! If you enjoy the finer things in life, do one of two things. Bid till you're out of money on any of these here. If you don't get that done, if you run totally out, run back and see Andy, book your mare immediately. Waiting for letter Y to come in. Just a real quick announcement. On the committee here today, we have a good group of people. One of the kind of the main guys is by the name of, there's a couple of Greenridge brothers, and there's one guy by the name of Lamar Roth. And if you get a chance, ask him about the time he was up in Michigan. They were doing some fishing, and they took that dude snipe hunting. And I guess it was something else. They pulled his leg so good, it was unbelievable. But you know, them guys over in Arkansas are a little bit like that. Letter Y, dressed up gentlemen. Here's one owned by the DUG Partnership. He's presented and standing by the New Paris Equine Center. He's started by Titanium with a mono dam. It says here, dressed up as a big Titanium son that is doing very good in the breeding shed. His first crop of foals look very good. He bred 60 mares in 2021. We have a good crop coming this spring. Due to an injury, he has not been driving for very long, but he's starting to show what he can do. He showed successfully in hand in 2021, being the reserve national champion at the ADA finals. He's standing up there, New Paris Equine, just the young gun on the block. Here is letter Y, dressed up gentleman. I heard a little bit about this dude. Okay, I think we're ready for letter V next. Here's going to be one with the name of Hermanus. Here's one that's owned by the Patain Equine Center, Jonas K. Leininger. He's presented by the same standing at Patain Equine Center up there in New Haven, Indiana. Started by the hot Patain horse out of a mono dam. letter B, Hermanus. Okay, here's one, letter B here, has been producing some really good babies for the Ada curing. He said he's actually had the top babies in the last 3 Ada finals, or the Ada curing or whatever. He's had the top babies every time. So if you want one that's proven and pretty, here he is, letter B. Okay, and he said also there's a really good driving mare if you want to see what he produces on that end. Lot number 183 tomorrow. They say it's actually very good. So here is letter B, Hermanus. I want to give a big shout out to our photographer, Mr. Wade Wilcox. If any of you guys want pictures of your horses and whatever after the fact, please do be sure to go out and see Wade. He does a great job. He's been to many of you guys' farm and does a great job. So if you guys want to go out and get a picture of your horse, hang on your stall, he'll be sure to get them when they was operating at their absolute best ability. So here is letter double C, I think, coming through the chute next. He is one that goes by the name of Keystone Marlboro. He is owned by Larry Miller and Carl Bontrager. He's presented by Masterpiece Harness Horses. He'll be standing at Rumbling Acres there in Millersburg, Indiana. He's served by the Red Hot Donderstein with an Angus Hall Mama. It says here he's an own son of Donderstein out of the well-known, great producing Angus Hall Dogger. He is continuing to prove he is one of the elite crossbred stallions in the Dutch harness industry, consistently producing upright, very correct, well-built foals. Athletic, naturally gifted with a head full of brains. If you want a roadster type with the pedigree, loaded with smoke and speed, check in. $700 service fee. He is standing at Rumbling Acres in Millersburg, Indiana. Cletus and Joanna Bontrager, trained and presented by Masterpiece Harness Horses. Here he is, double C, Keystone Marlboro. You talk about a crossbred stallion with a good trot, head inside.
Quick check the routing for the shirt matches the paint.
Okay, he said you got to know when to hold him. Here is Gambler. He's on with Elmer Bontrager and Marcus Slayball. He's presented and standing at the New Paris Equine Center in New Paris, Indiana. He is started by Whiskey out of the Canadian Goddess mare, out of the, I think that's a Hackney mare. So you got a Dutch Hornets Hackney cross. He goes by the name of Gambler. He is actually an ADA-approved stallion. He's consistently producing good riding horses. He is also the star of the high-selling horse, Time to Gamble, at the Spring Buckeye Sale. Here is your opportunity to breed to a proven stallion. He goes by the name of Gambler. Letter X. Good looking, athletic dude, and approved Ada stallion by the name of Gambler. Yep, Martin said here's one that's actually got a very, very good running gear as far as the way he's put up, his joints and everything. He patches that right onto his poles. I love his head and neck. Ready to go, Gambler. Okay, letter double A. Here's going to be Roth Kelly. He needs absolutely no introduction. He is owned by the Cumberland Mountain Equine, presented and standing at New Paris Equine. He is started by Mono out of Patain Bear. It says here he's been very consistent in producing good buggy horses and quality show horses in multiple divisions. Check out some of his offspring in the cell today. He consistently throws his good attitude and drive to his offspring. He's standing at the New Paris Equine Center. Letter A, Roth Kelly. We don't need to say anything else. Martin said, he said, here's one that's just always fun. I think he gets the opportunity to ride a lot of great horses. He didn't say that, but he said, here's one that he comes out of the barn. He's just always fun, always right. He's got some great offspring out the barn. They look good, they think right, and they act right. Okay, in next, here's going to be Spring Rock Powerball. He's owned by the Powerball. This is an offspring, but he is owned by the Powerball Partnership. He's presented by Riverbend Equine. He's going to be standing at the New Paris Equine Center. He's starred by the Red Hot Winston. He's out of an own daughter of Sierra Cosmo. The remarks said down on the bottom. He's a reserve national champion roadster device. So there's really no use doing a lot of talking. That reserve national champion will do all the talking that you need in the roadster type, and that's what we like to drive on the buggy. A powerful young stallion, tremendous speed and style. He's producing some good foals, a lot of movement. Homologous, blacker base, $800 service fee. He's standing at the New Paris Equine Center, $100 discount if you look today. Spring Rock Power. They say that guy driving there, they tell me that today, 30 years ago, his mother was happy. They did not say that she is today, because I'm not sure how he turned out. But he does have a birthday today, 30 years old. Wish him a happy birthday. I would sing it, but we'd lose our crowd. Okay, here should be letter double H. Nico JS. Here's one owned by Dennis Miller and Paul Hildy. He's presented and standing at the New Paris Equine Center. He started by Famous B. You guys all know him, the mono son, out of Wadka. So here is letter H. Updated statement says, a young horse that has a very good pedigree. He's driving absolutely top. Another young stallion that has a bright future. Tons of natural talent. He's going to be standing again at the New Paris Equine Center in New Paris, Indiana. Another young horse that's operating absolutely top. Here is Nico JS, presented and standing at the New Paris Equine Center. Head down and see Mr. Blackman. He'll take care of you and get you signed right up where you need to be. Okay, coming through next is going to be double F. Here's going to be Fire Walker. He is owned by the Virgil Yoder family out in Arthur, Illinois. He is presented and standing at Virgil Yoder. He is started by Regal Centurion, Dunhable Regal, and tracking on the top side. Out of a mare by the name of Romeo Bernadette, out of Romeo LF. Regal Queen on the bottom side. Very exciting young stallion. He said there's only a limited amount of breedings available for 2022. He's sired. Okay, the world champion Smokehouse and the $36,000 Wingling Rocket Man are every one Hackney Pony Dutch harness crosses. So if you want to kind of get in on that exciting deal, get in here on lot number letter F. Fire Walker. You talk about a little dude that's black, got an amazing trot. I like that booger.
The boys are working hard. Got a talent. All horses in one day and the other day.
Our Walker doing tricks on the other side. What a good-looking dude that's got an amazing trot to him. Fire Walker, and make sure you understood what I said there when we started. There has been some really good Hackney ponies and Dutch harness crosses that have been going on and doing some serious winning in the show horse circuit. So get in on that deal. There's only a couple breedings available. Make sure you grab one of them. Here comes Richard with letter WM, nitro infused. He is owned by David Yoder and Edward Wingard. He's presented and standing at Shadowlawn Stables out there in Illinois, Arthur. He is started by Julius, going back to Everett with a Sonder dam. It says here we are very excited about nitro infused, with him being a total outcross to today's Dutch bloodline. His dam, which is started by Saunders, which goes back to Fabricius, has already produced a national champion mare by the name of Hiretta, that Clark Vesty showed. We would like to thank everyone that bred to him in 2021. A nice looking young stallion by the name of Nitro Infused. He'll be standing in Arthur, Illinois, so get a hold of Richard if you want to book to him. Nice horse, Nitro Infused.
It's 712 432 8773. And then there's an ID number. That is 458435. Alrighty.
He said this horse is actually pretty green yet. They've not had him out very much. But he said this horse has got a lot of spirit, a lot of good attitude. He's bred to have it. So you're going to like him when you cross him with your mare. Here is Nitro Infused.
We're doing the same recipe. Everything back to now. 2 o'clock.
Okay, here he is, Long, going Tucky. Here's one owned by Cornerstone Stables and Prairie State Equine. Tim's there and the boys. He's presented by Bear Creek Stables, Eric Roki. He's a standardbred stallion. He's started by the Red Hot Pine Tucky horse and out of a Sear Cosmos dam. A very athletic stallion that has a bright future ahead of him. There's not a lot of them black pine tuckies out there, so a good chance to get into that. He's got a couple of whites. He's got a little white on his head. Double G, long gone Tucky. He'll be standing at Pleasant Ridge Equine up there in northern Indiana for a service fee of $1,000. So if you guys want to do that, he'll be standing for a $1,000 service fee at Pleasant Ridge Equine in northern Indiana. He said he's had a couple of foals and they've both been black. They both have a little white and both have a little white on the head. So here he is, Long going Tucky. Lamar Schrock to the fence, please. Snipe, there's a snipe behind that one post. coming in from the backside. I think they called him Melody Acres Conquest. He is double I today. He is started by Delmar Hummer, going back to Sandor, with a Yonker dam. He is owned by MD Stables Michael Slayball, presented and standing at New Paris Equine Center. You talk about one that's got an amazing trot. Melody Acres, Mike Conquest. It says here, Quest is the newest ADA-approved stallion, scoring a high score of 91 points. He himself has won multiple national championships. His first foal was successful, winning the jackpot maturity class out of 20 foals. The second crop had one in the top 5. With that said, Quest is a good choice for your mare in 2022. He has recently been put under saddle and doing very well. Get in on the excitement with My Conquest. They say he just got about 29 or 31 days under saddle. And you talk about a dude that's got a lot of talent, a lot of ability, a lot of try. Here he is, Melody Acres, My Quest. He got a little bit of sense too, because the first snap of them whips, there's a couple of them leave town. Okay, Dennis Hofstadter coming through the chute. Here is Double J, Sierra's Power Stroke. He is owned by Sunnyside Stables. He's presented by Horseshoe Lane Stables. He'll be standing at Premier Acres in Middlebury, Indiana. Here is one that's sired by Sierra Cosmos out of a saddlebred mare by the name of River Green's Foxy Remark, going back to Ridgefield View out of Judy Co-Road on the bottom side. He has the speed of a standardbred, keen and pretty like the saddlebred. All spring are looking very good. He's presented here by Horseshoe Lane Stable. It says here, exciting young stallion with a bright future. Oldest foals are driving and looking good. Due to owner moving and other projects, he is offered for sale. Inquiries, contact Horseshoe Lane Stables. If you're interested in this good-looking black dude, Sierra's Power Stroke, where else are you going to have an opportunity to buy an own son of Sierra Cosmos? Make no mistakes, you can breed to him there at Premier Acres, or you can also be the owner of this big black boy.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay, we should be ready for double L, A&M's Leonardo. Here's one owned by Matthew Scary. He's presented by Masterpiece Harness Horses, standing at the New Paris Equine Center. He is sired by Donderstein with a Plains Liberator dam. Leo is a new face to the United States of America. He is very upright with tons of talent. We are waiting on first crop of foals in the United States. The foals out of him in Canada are very upright and look very promising. He's going to be offered for a breeding fee of $900. If you pay that breeding fee today, you're going to get a $100 discount. So you're going to be getting it for $800 if you'd like to do that on today only. I'm going to guess that might be an offspring there. Oh, that's a full brother. That's a full brother, and that's going to be selling tomorrow. So here is letter L, A&M, Leonardo. Okay, the ladder double in should be coming next, I do believe. Okay, ladder double in coming through the chute now with Mr. Roth Kelly. Here is going to be Watermar. He needs absolutely no introduction. He's owned by Cumberland Mountain Equine, Randy Forrester. He's presented and standing at the New Paris Equine Center. He is started by Patain out of a jovial mare. Watermar is 19 years young this year. He's still performing very well. He is the star of Sazandro, who is the star of the great Iro T. Watermar is in a lot of pedigrees and is a great choice for the foundation pedigrees if you want to do that. He'll be standing at the New Paris Equine Center in 2022. Ladder double in Watermar. Yeah, he said here is one popping good kind of a driving horse. You're going to find him throughout a lot of the Dutch harness pedigrees in the United States and the Netherlands. He has starred Sazandro, which needs no introduction. A lot of champions, a lot of winners. Here is Watermar, 19 years young. You'd think he was born. Okay, for those of you that are wondering when the standardbreds are going to sell, we plan to do that at 1:50, about 2 o'clock sharp. So if you guys have standardbreds and you're getting ready to get ready, we want them to be ready to come into this ring. We're going to try to start right at 2 o'clock. So we'll have just a little bit of a time to grab you a sandwich, grab you a pop after the Stallion parade, and sit down. I think we're in for a treat here this afternoon. Got a great set of horses. The consigners have completely outdid themselves. Pretty exciting day. It was kind of a tough job for many of us to get here, but once we're here, just kind of sit back, relax, and let's have a good day. Okay, letter O is coming through next, I believe. Okay, coming through now, we're going to have double O. You can't touch this. Here is one presented and standing at the almost early equine, presented and standing at the Sterling Equine, and he is sired by the Mystery Man horse out of a mono dam. In 2021, Kent Touch This made his showing debut, winning his first 2 classes unanimously. He was the 3-year-old jackpot maturity grand champion in a 9-horse class. Then he went on to Osceola, Florida, winning an open breed fine horse class with the Hackneys and Saddlebreds. In 2022, we're going to the breeding shed, and in the fall, he's headed for his ADA approval. So here he is, an old son of the Mystery Man horse by the name of Kent Touch This. Double O, he's won a lot of classes, he's done a lot of good. You're going to be able to get in on that. And be sure to hang around after the last horse sells tonight. You're going to be the guy there on the bike is going to be your host this evening. We're going to be doing a chicken dinner for everybody here. So make sure and hang around for that. You're going to be chicky ready to go on that deal. So here we go. Lot number 0. Thank you very much. We also appreciate the services that the booth down here on the left-hand side by the name of Connect bring to the auction. So you want to give them a shout out and be sure to help them out with all the services that they offer throughout the year. I think people that was not able to make it to the sale will be able to bid through Connect. So that's all absolutely a good thing for you consigners. And they've also got like a classified ad section that they've been doing a lot of good with. So big shout out to Connect. Thanks a lot for being here. We appreciate it. Okay, I think we have one more stallion coming in. He's going to be by the name of Hyro T. And we've got a long paper here, and I'm not that long-winded. So we brought a gentleman by the name of Richard Yoder in. He's going to have the off on this.
Thank you, Delmer. All right, we're ready for letter PP, so whenever you're ready, you come on inside. We have a treat for you here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to introduce to you the national champion himself, Hyro T. Test. Test, 1, 2, there we go. We do have some announcements here to make on High Road T here tonight, so we would like to ask for your attention. We do have some announcements, but when he makes his way in here, we'll get on with that. So whenever you're ready, we're ready in here. I believe they may be bringing some offspring into here. I'm not quite sure. But here he is, open the hole wide. Here comes the national champion himself. It's High Road T, who needs no introduction to the Dutch harness horse industry. This horse has won multiple national championships, and he has produced many outstanding winners as well. Many national champions. Here is an exciting individual with tons of talent. Now, we do have an announcement to make here on him. They are only selling 9 more breeding shares. There's 9 more breeding shares available to this horse. So you can get in. They're going to be offering the first 4 shares for him at $5,000. And then there will be, after those 4 are gone, there will be 5 more shares available for $10,000. But the first 4 will be $5,000, and then after that there will be 5 more at $10,000. So there's only 9 breeding shares total. They are also offering a limited amount of single breedings for $2,000. Give me a little more. $2,000. And if you're serious about breeding to a proven stallion, what a better opportunity than right here in the ring. There's been a lot of questions. People didn't know if they could breed to him or not. There is availability to breed to him. You have to get with him today and get with him. There's 4 breeding shares available at $5,000, 5 available after that for $10,000, and then that's it. There will be no more breeding shares. Now, he is owned. There has been some ownership changes on the High Road partnership, and there's some serious breeders that has invested money in this horse. They have endorsed him 100%. The owners are as follows on the High Road T partnership. It is Slaybaugh Equine, Windmill Acres, Spring Rock Stables, Country Lane Stables, Uric Gingrich, and Suncrest Acres. They are the owners of the High Road T partnership. That's who owns him fair and square. If there's any questions, that's who owns this national champion. He is an own son of Cisandro. He needs no introduction to the Dutch harness world. He gets prettier every time he comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a national champion. Give him a good round of applause. Come on, cheer him up. He loves it. And if you think you're done, you're not, because I'm going to ask you again. Byron's going to go down this side. He's going to come around that turn, right behind those offspring. And when he comes up that other side, I want to hear it again for High Road T. What a beautiful young horse. He is right in the prime of his breeding career. Proven producer of national champions. What a horse. Watch him as he sets himself down. There's probably no horse around with more bounce and more balance than this horse we've got in the ring. Give it up one more time as he goes down through here. There's High Road T. He is an AIDA national champion and a producer of national champion. And if you see there's offspring in here, there's a High Road T daughter. She is out of a licorice drop kid, a saddlebred dam. What a beautiful mare. See the way she sets herself up. She looks through that bridle. She points those ears. That's the way they're supposed to look. What a good producing horse. And again, if you want to get in on the High Road T side, get right back to New Paris Equine Center and buy yourself a lifetime breeding, or there are several limited breedings available for $2,000. Thank you. All righty, well, good job there, Richard. Thank you, Richard and Delmer. It is about 6 minutes until horse sale time. So if you do not have a buyer's number, be sure to go grab a buyer's number. In about 6 minutes, we will be underway. What a good lineup we've got for you. Here today, Gifford, Illinois.